Those who do not know history are bound to repeat it. But what if history remains a mystery? That's a cute little rhyme. Hi, I'm V, and today we're putting on our historical hats and filling our curious craniums with unexplained ancient civilizations found buried in the Sahara. Number 5. Kanem-Bornu Empire. The Kanem-Bornu Empire lasted from the 9th century to the end of the 19th century. Its territory covered the modern-day countries of Niger, Chad, Cameroon, and Nigeria. The empire was founded by the Zagwa nomadic people, who were among the first in central Sudan to utilize iron technologies and horses. The empire gained prominence in the 9th century and expanded its influence by controlling the Kawar Oasis, a crucial economic asset. The political structure of the empire evolved as the rival states came under control of the Zagwa. In the 11th century, a Muslim leader established the kingdom of Kanem with its capital at Njimi. Over its long history, the Kanem-Bornu Empire faced numerous challenges and transformations. In the late 14th century, the Bulala people forced the empire to abandon Kanem, and the capital was relocated to Bornu, west of Lake Chad. Bornu became the economic and political center of the powerful empire, even though Kanem was eventually reconquered in the 16th century. A lot of flip-flopping here. The migration from Kanem to Bornu integrated various populations, leading to the emergence of the Kanuri ethnic group as the primary ethnic group within the empire. Under the rule of the Kanuri dynasty, the empire experienced periods of territorial expansion, population growth, and overall stability. Trade carried out by forced laborers played a significant role in the empire's growing wealth. The empire traded for firearms and horses, which contributed heavily to the development of a powerful cavalry. The empire also faced internal conflicts and external threats. The succession of rulers within the Saifuwa dynasty led to instability, while conflicts with rival states and drought affected state control. In the 19th century, the empire faced rebellions from Fulani groups and the invasion of warlord Rabi Zubair. The rule of the Safwide dynasty came to an end when the last Mai was abruptly killed in 1846. The Kanem-Bornu Empire left a lasting legacy on African history. Its long and continuous history made it one of the most powerful empires in Western Africa. The empire's economic and cultural influence extended beyond its borders. Today, the Sultan of Bornu still holds a recognized ceremonial role and is considered the chief of the Kanuri people in Nigeria. But many of their oldest landmarks have been taken by the surrounding climate, lost to the forces of nature. Number 4. Nok Culture. The Nok Culture is an ancient civilization that existed in present-day Nigeria from around 500 BCE to 200 CE. The discovery of the Nok Culture began in 1943 when tin mining operations in the village of Nok, Nigeria, unearthed fragmentary sculptures made of terracotta. These sculptures included human heads and figures, which we now know are distinctive features of the Nok Culture. The Nok Culture was notable for being one of the earliest known cultures in West Africa to produce terracotta art and to have mastered the technology of iron smelting. The iron tools produced by the Nok people, such as hoes, hand axes, and cleavers, contributed to their agricultural efficiency and growth as a society. Excavations at the settlement of Taruga revealed the oldest known Nok Culture settlement, which was inhabited between the 4th and 2nd centuries BCE. The Nok people developed a unique artistic style characterized by realistic and naturalistic representations of human figures. The terracotta sculptures discovered in Nok exhibited intricate details, including facial features, hairstyles, and multiple body ornaments. These sculptures provided insight into the artistic skill and cultural practices of the people. However, limited archaeological study and documentation made it challenging to understand their society as a social organization fully. We do know that the Nok culture was an agrarian society with a reliance on farming. While they had advanced iron working technology, evidence suggests that they also used stone tools, indicating that metal resources were scarce and not widespread. Their mastery of iron smelting technology and the production of intricate terracotta sculptures demonstrate their cultural achievements. Despite the lack of extensive written records, the Nok culture reveals their existence as a complex agricultural society that thrived thousands of years ago in what is now Nigeria. Number 3. Indus Valley Civilization. The discovery and research on the Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization, has provided invaluable insights into one of the oldest civilizations in human history. This ancient civilization emerged nearly 5,000 years ago on the Indian subcontinent, around the same time as ancient Egypt and the earliest Sumerian Sumerian cities of Mesopotamia. The first indication of the existence of the Indus Valley civilization came in 1829 when the ancient city of Harappa was discovered. Excavations in the early 20th century revealed the presence of yet another major city, Mohenjo-Daro, further highlighting the vastness and complexity of this newly recovered civilization. These archaeological sites and many others along the Indus River provided evidence of highly developed urban centers, advanced infrastructure, and orderly urban planning systems. The people of this civilization were skilled in craftsmanship as seen in their intricate pottery, jewelry, and impressive metalwork. They developed a writing system known as the Indus script, although the writing remains undeciphered to this day. The civilization had an extensive trade network, evidenced by the discovery of artifacts such as seals and beads made from materials sourced from distant regions outside the cities. The society of the Indus Valley civilization was highly organized, with evidence suggesting a well-developed system of governance and mature social structure. The presence of public buildings, granaries, and sophisticated drainage systems in the uncovered civilization indicates they lived a thriving urban life, and the absence of significant defensive structures suggests that the civilization enjoyed relative peace and stability. One of the most interesting, mysterious aspects of the Indus Valley civilization is its decline and eventual disappearance. Scholars believe that factors such as climate change, environmental degradation, and shifts in river patterns may have contributed to the decline of the urban centers, but the exact reason remains a mystery. The civilization gradually declined around 1900 BCE, and by 1500 BCE it had almost entirely vanished, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable achievements and unanswered questions. Number 2. Kingdom of Kush. The Kingdom of Kush was a civilization in the region of present-day Sudan from around 1000 BCE to 350 CE. The discovery and subsequent research of the Kingdom of Kush has provided insights into a once powerful kingdom that played a significant role in the history of the Nile Valley. The Kingdom of Kush came to prominence following the decline of the new Kingdom of Egypt and the withdrawal of Egyptian forces from the region. The initial evidence of Kushite civilization was discovered in the 19th century by explorers and archaeologists, with the more major archaeological expeditions taking place in the early 20th century. One of the most notable cities in the Kingdom of Kush was Napata. It served as the capital of the kingdom, but was later replaced by Meroe. Excavations have yielded stunning structural remains, including temples, palaces, burial sites, and evidence of other complex urban infrastructure. The Kushites were known for their military and trading capabilities, which allowed them to become a powerful, feared empire in the Nile Valley. The kingdom engaged in trade with Egypt, the Mediterranean region, and other African civilizations, allowing for cultural exchange and economic prosperity. The Kushites adopted many aspects of Egyptian culture, including region and writing systems, while also maintaining a unique cultural identity. During the 8th century BCE, Kushite kings known as the Black Pharaohs conquered and ruled over Egypt for several generations. This period witnessed a revival of Egyptian traditions and the construction of new grandiose monuments, blending both Kushite and Egyptian influences. The decline of the Kingdom of Kush can likely be attributed to various factors, including an abrupt shift in trade routes, competition from neighboring powers, and rising internal conflicts. The kingdom faced invasions from the Assyrians, followed by the rise of the Meroitic dynasty. Eventually, the center of power shifted to Meroe, where the kingdom continued to flourish until its eventual decline around the 4th century CE. The kingdom's wealth, military prowess, and cultural exchange with Egypt display the complexity and sophistication of ancient societies. Number 1. Garamantes. The Garamantes were an ancient civilization located in the Fezzan region of southern Libya, in the midst of the Sahara Desert. Their discovery and the research conducted since have shed light on this remarkable society, which developed a sophisticated civilization and built extensive irrigation systems in the arid desert. The first awareness of the Garamantes came in the 19th century when explorers began to uncover traces of their lost civilization. The Garamantes capital, known as the Garama, was discovered near the present-day town of Jerma in western Libya. Excavations revealed impressive structures, including forts, tombs, and cemeteries. Despite living in an extremely dry and arid environment, they successfully developed complex underground tunnel system called kanats to extract groundwater for irrigation. These impressive engineering feats allowed them to cultivate crops and sustain their civilization even in a hot, dry desert. The Garamantes were not limited to survival strategies and frequently engaged in trade and commerce. Our findings suggest that they had significant economic interactions with their neighboring regions. Historical accounts from Greek historian Herodotus and Roman historian Tacitus provide additional insights into the Garamantes. Herodotus described them as a very great nation who herded cattle and farmed dates, while Tacitus mentioned their occasional raids on Roman coastal settlements. These accounts display their aggressive military capabilities and expansive nature of the kingdom. The significance of the Garamantes in modern-day research is in their ability to thrive and build a sophisticated civilization in a challenging desert environment. Their agricultural practices, engineering skills, and economic activities show their adaptability. Extensive, grueling research and excavations continue to broaden our understanding. That brings us to the end of today's historical endeavor. Which of these uncovered ancient civilizations would you have liked to live in during its prime? Let me know! Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed my rambling, and of course, I hope you learned something. Keep it curious. Bye!